Hello students, hope you all are doing well. Students, I explained to you noun clause and adjective clause. Today I am going to do some exercises with you which are in your BBC, and the page numbers are page number 347 and 349. Students, these are some exercises. When I explain you, it will become easy for you to do it on your own. So let's begin with exercise A, that is noun clause. Okay, so the question is, in the following sentences, underline the noun clause and state its function. The first sentence is, he informed me that the result would be out very soon. Now I told you that noun clause answers the question what. So over here, what will be the noun clause? He informed me what? Yes, answer will be that the result would be out very soon. Now let's come to the second question. It is not true that he died young. Now over here, it is not true that he died young. What is not true? That he died young. So it begins with the word that and ends till young. That he died young is the noun clause, and noun clause in apposition to the pronoun it. Now let's do the third question. When they left is not certain. Now children, what is not certain? Very good. When they left. Okay, so it begins with when. When they left is your noun clause, and its function is that it is the subject to the verb is. Now let's come to exercise B. It is written, complete each of the following sentences with a suitable noun clause. Dash is a mystery. Now over here, what is a mystery? Dash is a mystery. So you can put any clause over here which should be noun clause, and it should begin with where, what, when, etc. So let us do something. We'll begin it with where. So your answer can be, where the ship disappeared is a mystery. Where the girl disappeared is a mystery. What happened to the boy is a mystery. So any answer is acceptable. Now question number 2. The news dash spread like a wildfire. Now what news spread like a wildfire? It can be any news, but you should begin with the word that. The news that the king is dead spread like a wildfire. That she was missing spread like a wildfire. That she lost all her money spread like a wildfire. Now question number 3. Everyone knows dash. Now everyone knows what? Over here you have to answer. Again, you can begin with that. Everyone knows that she is innocent, that he is guilty, that he is cruel. Any answer you can give over here. So it is very easy. Please do try the rest of the questions. Now let's come to C part. The following pairs of sentences have been combined together to form a complex sentence by using a noun clause. Choose the correct option. Now children, you should know what is a complex sentence. You know, a sentence which is made up of a principal clause and one or more subordinate clauses called as a complex sentences. For example, I'll give you a sentence. Priya ordered lunch for me because I was feeling hungry. Now over here, Priya ordered lunch for me is a complete sentence. Okay, it has a finite verb, ordered. The other one also has a finite verb, because I was feeling hungry. Was feeling is a finite verb. But children, the other sentence, because I was feeling hungry, this is dependent on the first sentence. Okay, so the first of these clauses makes a complete sentence and is capable of standing on its own as an independent sentence. What is that? Priyanka ordered lunch for me. But the second one, it makes sense but not a complete sense. Besides, it cannot stand on its own as an independent sentence. Okay, so to convey its full meaning, it cannot stand as an independent sentence. It has to be joined to the first clause. What is the first clause? Priya ordered lunch for me. Now this clause is called as a subordinate clause. So children, over here, what is a complex sentence? The sentence which is made up of a principal clause, main clause, and one or more subordinate clauses is called as a complex sentence. So now over here, the exercise is, he says something, it is true. Now remember, we are doing noun clause and four options are given to you. He says it is true. He says that it is true. What he says is true. He says that what is true. Now think, what should be the answer? The answer is C part. What he says is true. Because it is noun clause. What is true? What he says. It answers the question what. So C part, what he says, is the answer. Now second question. You wanted something, I have forgotten it. Now what should be the answer? Read all these four options silently. Yes, it is noun clause, so the answer should be, I have forgotten what? What did I forget? What you wanted. I have forgotten is an independent clause. It can stand on its own, and what you wanted is dependent on I have forgotten, the first clause. Therefore, it is a complex sentence. Now students, I'll be doing the exercises of your BBC, the adjective clause, and as I told you that this is on page number 349. So let's read out the question. A part. Underline the adjective clause in each of the following sentences and name the noun or pronoun it qualifies. Which is the house? Where do you live? Which is the house? Where do you live? Now over here, what will be the answer? Just think. You have to underline the adjective clause over here. Yes, the answer will be, where do you live? And what noun it is talking about? House. Okay, so answer is, where do you live? Where you live. Sorry, where you live. Underline where you live. Now next question. This is the reason why I refuse to help him. Now over here you have to underline the adjective clause. So I told you clause begins with where, why, whom, whose. So the answer will be, why I refuse to help him. Now this is the noun reason. Third, those who live in glass houses should not throw stones at others. Okay, who should not throw stones at others? Adjective clause, who live in glass houses. So your answer is, who live in glass houses. So underline, who live in glass houses is the answer. Now what is it talking about? It is talking about those, and those is a pronoun. Now let's come to B part. Complete each of the following sentences with suitable adjective clause. Now, he is the man. Now over here you have to use an adjective clause. You have to qualify the man. So what answer can you be writing? Whose bag has been stolen? Whose purse has been stolen? Second, he found the keys in the place. Where? Now you have to give the answer. Where the squirrel hides her nuts. Or any other answer beginning with where. Third, have you got the book? Now again you have to complete. You can use the word that you wanted. Okay, so this way you have to complete your sentences, children. Now, one more. You have to combine, now C question, C part. Combine each of the following pairs of sentences into a complex sentence by using an adjective clause. Now you have to use an adjective clause over here. A thief broke into my house last night. He has been caught. Now, because it is an adjective clause, you have to use who. So what will the answer? The answer will be, the thief who broke into my house last night has been caught. You know children, the adjective clause is also called as a relative clause. So here you have to use a word that shows relation. So what word can that be? Who. The thief who broke into my house last night has been caught. Second sentence, I know the man. She wants to marry him. So again, relative clause you can use. I know the man whom she wants to marry. I know the man whom she wants. So children, these were some exercises. Please do try, and we will be giving you the answers of these exercises in the PDF. Thank you.